Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium. And anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU. Will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Horned Frogs offense will have the first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
To throw, it's Slagway. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's James. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood nerve race. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Pocket starts to collapse. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made. But it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Give to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Grab near the marker. It's Cook. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. Looking for room. It's Cook. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to throw it Lagway. Trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. It'll be a draw. And they're able to make the tackle. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes his connection. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Brown will throw it. Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll try the run. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Hands it off. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll give it to him again.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
After the run, now to throw. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, UCF! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
TCU 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll try to pop the draw. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Pittman. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to run for it. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's James. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. The RPO, it's complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll do it himself. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, TCU! He is such a dangerous weapon as a runner. It's almost as if it makes the defense tentative because they know the slightest of errors, and he's to the house.
No doubt about it. This is a guy that's going to hurt defenses throwing the football and running the ball as well. It stresses your defense in so many different ways. So this defensive coordinator now has got to find new ways to try and slow him down, contain him. You just got to get the ball out of his hands because when he's got it, man, he can kill you.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Back to the air one more time. They'll run the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Grabbed in the middle, it's Richardson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's got it on the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Pittman. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
TCU 17, UCF 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's Baker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
He's got it down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He's got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Getting some heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's good from 58 yards out.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Touch pass on the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The play action fake. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. Coming after it. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard.
That makes the score TCU 20, UCF 17.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Running back goes in motion. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Pressure coming. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs through the tackle. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. This offense has a 2nd down play. With jet sweep pass. Powers through the defender. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Jumped on top of the pile. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Gage. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. He's right on target. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. They'll ride the hot hand. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in. It's Payne. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by a field goal over Georgia State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. The Knights will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Gage. They get him down after he makes the catch. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, going up top. He makes the connection. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UCF! And once he got loose, it was all over. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
TCU 27, UCF 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Steps away to find some room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They want that clock to run. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Shows him the stiff arm. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.